Morning at 6 o'clock, 6 or 7 o'clock, and they'll be opening up their phones to Vanessa Beek being on the podium at the Masters like she did back in 2023. So,
well, geared up and ready. Neely Ross, of course, we've seen her in the trick event. She's back here in the slalom event. You're starting to get the feeling here that 38 off pass is going to be the pass, right? And Vanessa going for it at that 2-ball at 39.5. She made it over there. She decided to go for it. But 38 off, so difficult here on Robin Lake. I will tell you this, though. The way Neely Ross is slaloming, the way Allie Nicholson is slaloming, it definitely could go down again, and we could have a new leader.
Yeah, and I think so. If it's going to come, it has to come from either of these two athletes. Of course, Neely Ross getting ready. We'll see the boat take her up, zero up to 55 Ks, 34.2 miles per hour. And we'll see if Neely Ross can take down this slalom title. 14.25, 28 off the opening pass. And she's just got a beautiful style. The way she moves that ski out around each of those turn buoys, especially on the 135 side, even her offside turns, they just look flawless, don't they, for Neely Ross there on the opening there. 28 off, your 14.25 line.
Really smooth, and we'll go back to Natik Instant Replay to break down Neely's run here at 28 off. And watch right there how almost like her upper body and her arm open up and then drop back in on the finish of the turn. So smooth, so easy there for Neely Ross. You know, we saw Vanessa Beek with the 28 off start. Regina went with the 32 off start. Back with the 28 off start for Neely.
32 off pass here for Neely Ross. Great to see all of our fans come down. The sun's out. Sun's out, guns out. As Neely Ross comes into 1-ball. Nice width. Good hook up. 2-ball looks nice. Keeps that line tension. Look how nice and tight that line is the entire pass. Neely leans on across to 5 and early as you like. Cup of tea and a biscuit out through 6-ball there for Neely Ross at 32 off.
That reminded me that you were at the country restaurant up on the hill with a cup of tea and a biscuit right there. Did you have biscuits and gravy up there this morning?
I actually didn't. I had pancakes and didn't get. Susie Bryant had biscuit, and that's all she could talk about was how good it was.
Neely Ross, 6 full buoys there on the replay. 12 meters next, 35 off. Needs all of this one, is going to need all of the next one. So running the labyrinth of colors. I went at least 10 times.
All your kids want to do is push me in the water. But here we go. Neely Ross, 35 off, heading towards the later stages of this final round of the women's slalom. Let's see. Oh, nice start at 1. Hip extension out past 2-ball. Wide enough. Behind that Garmin ski, Nordsig, Neely Ross. Early for boy number 5. Waits for the pull. And she'll make it out through 6 there. Neely Ross completing 35 off. Now the money pass, Tyler. This is where she needs to start to get aggressive. And let's see how she tackles 2-ball at 38 off on this next pass.
Well, I tell you what, great 12-meter run there from Neely Ross. Staying aggressive at the front part of this run. And it's so important not only to stay aggressive, but if you don't get out of the turn you quite like, is to have good course management and maybe bring it down the lake just a little bit. And we saw that at number 5 to number 6. And I think that's the reason why at 38 off, a lot of these athletes are making a longer pull from 5 to 6 that we normally see.
2.5 at 39.5 off. She'd almost have cemented a 1 or 2 spot with how well these girls are skiing, though. Who knows what is going to happen. Here we go. Neely Ross, 38 off the 11.25 meter line. Eyes down, eye off those entry gates. Nice speed, nice gate speed. Nice turn at 1. Good hook up. A little bit on the back, though. Now turns 2. Aggressively at 2. Turns, boy, 3. Looking at 4. She's late and down course here at 4. She's going to be in a bit of trouble here at 5. She gets the door. She's not going to turn 5. S turns back to the wakes, and she knows that she's disappointed there. But it means the Australian Vanessa Veek moves into a guaranteed silver medal